everybody, it's Katie. I'm already a week into working on my winter goals, so where have they been, right? Not so funny story. I have a blank book that I use as a planner that has all of my lists and ideas and notes and all my info. A few days ago when I was cooking dinner, I saw Alice take off with it, and I didn't stop her because I was just, I had too much going on, and I've not been able to find it. Mike and I have torn the house up, and it's really like I've lost a limb or something. I just can't get my thoughts together. I can't remember anything that I had written down there, and it's just totally messed up my world. So I have my goal list that I've recreated, and I honestly do not know I know that there are things I'm leaving off, and I just don't know what they are. So I'm going to go ahead and make this video because I'm giving myself the window of December, January, and February to work on these things. So I want to put it out there, and I just may have to make footnotes later or something. I don't know. If I just grab the thing, I really think at this point that she threw it in the garbage, and the garbage went out Monday night. So I guess I'm just gonna have to start my life over. Anyway, here are my winter goals. The first area is family activity goals, or things involving Alice. And the big plans are pretty much December, we're just gonna get through the holidays. We've got travel, we've got a bunch of stuff going on, plenty of stuff. If you can see behind me, you can see little feet there. We did get an elf on the shelf, so I'm having fun with that. Getting Alice to go find him in the mornings. We're not going to get too much into the story or anything this year, but anyway, the holidays are easy. We've got a lot of fun stuff going on for that. But in January and February, we do want to take just a day trip to go up into the mountains or somewhere and find snow. We want Alice to play in the snow. Where we're going for Christmas, it's not going to be snowy. So I just want her to have that experience at least once in the winter. We are also planning to go to the zoo. We're not huge zoo people, but we did take Alice when she was younger. I think it was in the late spring. And I think really at her age now, she'll be 18 months, she would really enjoy it. She's really getting into the animals and would be able to focus a lot more. And it's also, I've always liked going to the zoo in the winter because some of the animals that aren't active at all in the summer when it's hot, when everybody tends to go to the zoo, really come alive in the winter. So you get to see a lot more, it's less crowded, and it should just be a nicer experience. I also want to look into putting her in swimming lessons. This is something I wanted to start even earlier, around 6 months, but there just aren't a lot of options in my area, and the schedule just wouldn't work out with my work schedule and arranging for a car and everything. But at this point, I want to get her into a toddler class, and I think that there are more options because she's a little bit older now. I've got a bunch of crafty goals this time. First priority is to finish Christmas presents. I'm not doing as many homemade gifts as I did last year. After that, there's just a few simple things I wanted to do. I want to revamp Alice's sensory box. So I made one several months ago now, using just mostly natural materials. It was a little bit fall-ish, but not super fall-themey. And she really is enjoying the base. It's these large dried lima beans. So I'm going to keep the same base, but put in different materials. So I just want to kind of give it a little bit of a makeover. Along those same lines, I made some homemade Play-Doh. It's a really good recipe, so I will share that below for you guys. I made her this Play-Doh, again, several months ago. And at this point, it is finally starting to get a little bit dried out. She's thrown some of it away. She's left some of it out, overnight, that kind of stuff. So I want to make some new, and I want to make it somewhat holiday-ish. So this may end up being a gift for her. I'm going to make it glittery, probably. I don't know. So a new Play-Doh. I wanted to make a scarf for charity, and I actually already finished this. I just have it packed up, and I need to take it to the post office. It is for an organization, nonprofit in San Francisco that I used to work for. And they're collecting knitted and crocheted scarves to give out to the guests of their free dining room, so soup kitchen. When I worked there, we served over 1,000 people a day, a big meal in the middle of the day, and pretty healthy food. So it's an organization I really believe strongly in. I will put a link to their program in case you're interested in donating too. I just made a very simple wool scarf, and I just need to ship it off. My big winter craft project I have been waiting for the winter for. I've been putting this off for almost a year now. I want to reupholster this chair that I found. I will insert a picture of it. It looks pretty ugly right now, but it has good strong bones, and I have reupholstered our dining room chairs before, so I don't think this will be a difficult project, but I do plan to repaint it and reupholster it, and I'll probably make a video about that. And the last thing is I want to make bread from scratch. I really would like it to be sourdough, but I feel like that's biting off a little bit more that I can chew right now. Oh, no pun intended. But anyway, I want to make some kind of bread, just for a nice winter thing, you know, warm up the kitchen, in the oven, that kind of stuff. House goals, I guess the reupholstery project is a little bit of a house goal, but besides that, I want to tackle the clutter around here. We just really need to reorganize a lot of our paperwork. We have a file cabinet that we need to go through and get rid of old things and get more organized about just a lot of the paperwork that we have for, you know, the house and the car and medical records and all that stuff. We just need to just deal with it. And Mike and I are pretty sentimental people, and we tend to keep lots of things, lots of paper things, drawings and things like that, and we need to kind of make some hard decisions and downsize a little bit that way. Personal goals. So this is carried over from my last season, but I need to, by the end of this month, figure out something to do with my education grant from AmeriCorps. Got to find something. I'm really looking for an online class because I don't like giving up my family time in the evenings to go like attend a class, and it can get kind of tricky again with one car. It's just a little bit more hassle that I want to deal with, so I just want something online, but I can't let that money go to waste. Another one carried over is getting into more of a routine with exercise. So I do walk every day, but beyond that, I really want to be able to do you know, something on a regular basis and really get into a good groove. I am planning to donate my hair sometime this month. When I finish this video, I'm going to try to make a hair appointment for this weekend. And the last thing is that I used to be a member of the Audubon Club. It's bird watching. I was a member in Alaska and here when we first moved, and I've let my membership lapse, but I want to get back into it. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to join and go to meetings because they're not that exciting. They're pretty geriatric. I think I was the only member under 60, but it's cool. I totally appreciate and really like being around different generations. But anyway, I want to try to do one of their field trips. Birdwatching is just a form of like me time that I don't get very much anymore, and I do enjoy it, and it'll just get me outdoors with some new people. I think it would be good for me. So my goal is to go to at least one of these outings. Lastly, YouTube goals. I want to keep up with doing day in the life videos every 2 months. Also for 2013, I'm going to try to do a recipe video a week. So I'm not going to do my weekly meals, like a week of meals showing you what we're eating for dinner. That was sort of a 2012 thing, and I'm just about to complete that. But in 2013, I really want to just pick like a seasonal recipe, a favorite recipe of ours, and share it. I'm not good at all at filming while I cook, but I'm going to try to get better at it. And I know a lot of people ask for recipes, and I've always just kind of ignored that. But I'm going to try to be better about it. So that's it for now. Like I said, I really feel like I'm missing things, but without my planner, I have no way of knowing. So please share your winter goals with me, make a video response, or just leave me a comment, and that way we can encourage each other along. Good luck on your goals, and I will see you for the wrap-up at the end of February.